is all I know.
This is episode 24 of the A Free Spirit Life podcast.
I said up is where I wanna go. To be free, to feel free, to be.
Hi friends, it's Shannon. Welcome to this show. Thanks for being here. This is a short one today, really an update for you and an announcement. First off, my kids started school, so we are in the swing of things. You know, it's funny how you can be so affected by other people, right? We try our very best to let our children go out into the world and, be there for them. Their first half day, they were so excited, and they came home completely depleted. And we always rank days. We're like, between a 0 and 10, how did you feel today? And they both had, I think, 2s, with 0 being not such a great day. So I felt myself feeling emotional about it. Emotional that they didn't have that great of a first day. Emotional, really, that they're growing up so fast. I have a 5th grader now and a 2nd grader. And luckily, my 4-year-old is starting kindergarten next year, although he's starting preschool for the first time. So a lot of changes going on in my household, and I could feel that shift from the freedom of summer to this new structured routine of school and wanting my children so desperately to be happy. And of course, we know that this is their path too, and it's not really our job to make them be happy all the time. And so I am just sharing that because that's kind of what I was processing over the weekend, and allowing my children to have 0 to 2 days, allowing them to go through the challenges. We all know that starting the first day of school or starting a new job or starting anything new that we continually have to do as a human in this world, that it can be scary, that it can be hard, that it can bring lots of challenges up. And so that's what they're experiencing. Of course, they went to their first full day on Monday and came back, and they were 7 and 8 days. And that was really exciting. But not every day is a 7, 8, or 9, right? Not every day is a 0. We ebb and flow, and our children have to learn that as well. And so that's my reminder to all of us who are going through maybe some challenge, maybe something new, maybe something scary, that you don't have to always live in the 7, 8, 9, and 10 part of your life. That, we have a lot of 0s. We have a lot of negative 0s even. And that is simply part of life. And so if we can accept that, we can understand that we don't have to judge what we're going through. We don't even have to label it on a scale from 0 to 10. We can simply accept where we are in this moment, be here, and try to be as available as we can be to experience all parts of our lives, the 0 days and the 10s, and everything in between, right? So wherever you are in this moment in your life, remember that it's part of your path. It is right where you need to be for you to grow, for you to heal, for you to transition into a new and expansive place. And let me just share this one last thing I heard yesterday. So I was going to an orientation of this music program that my boys are in, and they were talking about the magic of bamboo. And I wanted to share this with you. I love this analogy. So bamboo, before it grows into its amazing potential, for the first 4 years, it is building its foundation in the earth, under the ground. It is a seed, and it's building its strong root system, and it is in the ground, and you cannot tell or see what's going on. But those 4 years are so important to what's to come. And so the reminder is that whatever you're doing in your life, remember each little baby step that you make every day builds upon itself. So just as the seeds are working and building its foundation those first 4 years, by the 5th year, bamboo in that 1 year's time shoots up 90 feet. Now, I could be wrong on that. I can't remember if it was 50 feet, 90 feet, something crazy, right? And yet we didn't know those first 4 years were having any effect. And can you imagine the disappointment and what we wouldn't get from bamboo if we just dug out those seeds or just let them die because we didn't see anything happening? And I want you to remember that in your life. So in the music program, they were talking about how important it is to practice. But really it's just about the progress and it's building upon the steps. And you might not see the results of this practice until years to come. And I truly believe that in our own life, that we're always planting seeds, nurturing those seeds, watering those seeds, and then we a lot of times have to wait. We wait for the seeds to bloom. And so look at your own life right now and think, where have I been focusing my attention? What am I watering? What am I tending to? Why haven't I seen the results that I want? When is it going to happen for me, right? A lot of times we feel like giving up before the bamboo shoots out of the ground. And so look at your life and really see where you're focusing your attention. Maybe it's time to start focusing somewhere else. Maybe it's time to redirect the energy. Maybe it is time to water somewhere else. And that's what you'll have to discover. In fact, the workshop I'm going to tell you about in just a minute will be very helpful for you. But really, what I'm trying to say is do not give up on your dreams too soon. Do not give up on whatever it is that you're doing in your life simply because you can't see the results yet. You can't see what's happening underneath the surface. Remember how important the foundation is. Remember how important it is to have healthy soil. And so maybe you have to clear the weeds first. Maybe you have to clear some clutter out of your life or out of your mind or out of your heart. Maybe you have to find a new, fresh, healthy soil so that you can plant those seeds. Maybe you've been planting the seeds for a long time and it's just, are you starting to see the sprouts? Okay, so I hope you can see the analogy here in your life. Allow the bamboo to grow. Okay, is that a quotable or what? Okay. The workshop, I'm so excited to announce this to you. So I am offering a free online workshop called Live Freely, and you will learn how to break free of stress and overwhelm and create an authentic, empowered, and intentional life. This free online workshop is Thursday, August 23rd, 2018. If you are listening to this before then, make sure that you go to the show notes or go to afreespiritlife.com, click on free workshop and get your name on the mailing list, because even if you can't make it to the live workshop, you will get the recording emailed to you, but you cannot view the workshop without signing up. So make sure you sign up on the link. And like I said, I'll share it in the show notes. And show up at that time, Thursday, August 23rd, 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you cannot make it at that time, no worries. You will get the recording emailed to you and then you can watch it. However, if you can make it at that time, mark your calendar because I have special gifts for anybody who shows up live that day. So you definitely want to check that out. What are we going to do in this workshop, Shannon? Okay, for 1 hour, I am going to share my best and most manageable tips to help you reclaim your life again. So I have had over 20 years experience teaching, coaching, mentoring, being a teacher, and I've worked with hundreds of women on their self-discovery journey. I'm passionate And I can actually probably admit to being a little obsessed about guiding women as they awaken and remember their own wisdom, their own beauty, their own strength, their own power. This workshop is about breaking free of stress and overwhelm, breaking free of living a distracted and disconnected life so that you can feel more authentic, more empowered, and more intentional. What does that mean? That means you can start feeling like you're returning to the true essence of who you are, that you can be who you are in this life, that you don't have to live the life you think you should live, that you don't have to live the life you think your parents want you to live, that you don't have to live the life like everyone else expects you to live, that you can be who you are in this world, that you can connect deeply to your true calling. Where is your heart and soul nudging you to go? What is it that you really want to do in this lifetime? That's being authentic. That's feeling empowered. And then it's about making intentional, mindful choices, because you may not feel it in the moment, but you have choices. You can choose what you put in your body. You can choose what time you go to bed, usually, unless you have babies. You can choose what kind of work you want to do in this world, even if it's on the side while you do another job. You can make choices to be more present, to do less, to buy less, to say no to things. And sometimes we feel hopeless. We feel powerless. We feel like we don't have any choices. Well, we're going to return to a place where you feel like you can live freely again, where you can breathe and relax and be at peace and be who you are. So in this 1-hour workshop, we're going to talk about how to break free of the patterns that are keeping you stuck, how to observe your negative thoughts and clear mental clutter, how to start listening to your body again and reconnect and trust your intuition, how to begin creating mindful goals so that you can take some action steps and feel a sense of clarity and confidence in your life, how to make space for daily self-care, how to prioritize your health and wellness and your emotional needs without the guilt, how to start letting go of self-doubt and perfection and any fear that's keeping you blocked so you can embrace the chaos that naturally comes with life, the ups and the downs. Remember the 0s, the 5s, and the 10 days. You can embrace and live through and accept it all, but make choices to not let self-doubt or perfection keep you feeling stuck. How to accept the life you're living and celebrate who you are becoming, because we're ever changing. We're always evolving and becoming someone new. So who are you? Who are you yesterday? And who are you today? Who are you becoming? And then how to awaken to the wisdom of your heart so that you can start loving the life you're living and feel more peace and contentment. If this sounds like something that you resonate with, sign up for the free workshop. Go to afreespiritlife.com, click on free workshop, or just go to the show notes for this episode 24 and click on the link and enter your email address so you can get the access to the workshop and get the recording. I adore you. I appreciate you. And I'm grateful that you're a part of this community. And if you have any specific questions and you really want me to address them in the workshop, shoot me an email, shannon@afreespiritlife.com. Thank you. Please share this workshop with your friends. And if you're liking the podcast, go to iTunes or Stitcher, leave me a review, rate the show, and help me spread the word. Thanks so much for being here, and I will see you hopefully at the workshop. And if you're listening and it's way beyond the workshop time, then don't worry, I'll offer something like that again in the future. See you next week.
Open your heart and your soul, follow. Take time to breathe, 'cause we know, we never know. Well, gather up all your brothers and sisters, hug your mom and tell your dad that you love them and miss them, 'cause tomorrow may never come and it's over. As I open up to a till I see a brand new page. I'm growing, growing. It takes time to realize that we're free, and I believe it's true.